Yes, hello once again. I welcome you to Fruits of Faith Farm. Joseph, Joe Farmer is my name in brief. Well, I continue to share our learning experience about the different cultivars we do. This time round, I'll focus on the tomato production. Tomato production, it's very interesting because it is one thing we use on a daily basis. But you wonder, what is the business case around it, especially when it comes to the tomato production? Yes, on our farm we have basically three varieties I'm going to share about. We have basically they're in two categories, but we have the oval-shaped tomato, which is the plum shape. We have the round tomato and the semi-round. The beefsteak is in the round family. However, I'll focus so much on the commercially grown varieties, which are the oval-shaped tomatoes, which you see today in our garden. And I'll talk mainly about the business case around them for a start, for someone to have an idea, but also to understand about the best practices. Why I start with the business case, it helps you to give you an insight on how to go about it as a business. Let no one tell you that many times that farming is a quick earn thing and you just rush into it. When it comes to the productivity of it, an average tomato growing, a plant can give you between 3 to 5 kilograms average, depending on the practices you're doing. And those are for the semi-determinate varieties, which we are going to discuss about in the open field. Looking at already the 3 to 5, the plant density, working with a spacing of 60 from plant to plant and 100 between the rows, we are looking at 8,000 plants per acre. That already gives you a good picture of what we are talking about. So when we are looking at around 3 to 5, on an average, we are looking between 20 to approximately 32 tons. That is per acre. When you look at your market prices, then you are able to look and assess what kind of production are you going to work with, the production system. But before all that, it starts with understanding your market. Let's work backwards. Backwards, you involve in a lot of different planning and preparations. The planning of the financials, what you're going to do as your input cost, but also in the preparation of the garden. In the financial bit of it, don't compromise your investment by wanting to do a very big proportionate scale of land without understanding your business case and your budget plan. But after leaving that to you and understanding it right, we'll go to the site preparation. Start with a clean seed from the seedling with a professional seedling raiser, or if you're okay to do it yourself, buy the quality seeds. For this case, we are using Gamma RZF1. That is from Holland Green Tech. And where we are doing our garden, we targeted the dry season planting. And what is the most important thing before you start even the garden? We make sure that we have a source of water. That source of water supports your production a lot to guarantee that on an average, you have at least average of approximately 5 liters per square meter under optimal productivity. That's a good thing to note. The other bit, you prepare your seed beds in a form of ridges to ensure that they have adequate spacing for effective management. And in this case, we also introduce in the staking. We don't allow our plants to stay on the ground, as you can see, both for the semi-determinate and the indeterminate varieties, which is very, very important to note. So looking at all these in aspects, we shall be able to note all the different aspects of our farm. Yeah, it is important to assure that your plants are planted in rows, as I've mentioned, proper spacing, make sure that you do the staking, don't allow them to sit on the ground. The staking optimizes the ventilation of the plant and allows the plant to have effective aeration. When you look at a plant like this, if you're a semi-determinate open field variety, don't waste your time pruning it a lot, unless when you're reducing the odd leaves. And when I mention about the odd leaves, I'm mentioning these lower leaves, which we can reduce a little bit in case it is densely with a lot of leaves. But with that plant, this plant we are looking at here, it is really optimized, and it is just at It's in its 4th week after transplanting. It is really vigorous, and we are focusing now at the fruiting part of it. So when you look at this, the different components, if you followed our first videos, it shows all the best practices you can adhere to. But with this, I'll continue to share all the various aspects of the farm, especially regarding the tomato production, to make sure that you can also optimize your tomato business. Always staying Joe Farmer, and we are willing to support your next stage of production. Enjoy your farming.